Hello and welcome back to 1v1 Arena, a set between the Viper and JonSlow. First game, the Viper playing in red as the Britons, JonSlow playing in green as the Turks. And let's be honest, Britons against Turks, you're gonna have a pretty tough time as the Turks play here. Let's see how JonSlow is going to play this. Viper, of course, still the higher rated player and usually the better player on Arena, even though JonSlow is definitely an Arena expert and has probably played almost every matchup there is. Still, Viper with the Britons here should have really good chances, and I wonder how JonSlow is going to do here and how Viper is going to play this in the end, because I think we could learn how to safely win against Turks on Arena if you're, let's say, neck and neck here. I guess JonSlow, thinking about a trush here, it's possible. I hope we won't see a trush, but I don't want to rule it out. And if you're playing Britons against Turks, you might even face a trush as well. Let's see about the maps first, and then we're going to find out how JonSlow is going to play this. Main stone on the side, we have a boar in the back here, which is nice. Second gold in the back, second stone in the back, third gold in the back. Actually, that's quite awesome for JonSlow. He will be able to get his castle up safely. He's got two golds in the back here. Only the main gold forward for him, so the map actually pretty good. That second boar is inside, the deer are outside, it's three of them. So if he wants to lure them in, he needs to open the walls or try to lure them through the gate, which is not easy, but it's possible. Other than that, nothing special on this map. Actually, it should be easy to defend. If you're neglecting your main gold, you could just wall towards your TC, maybe get a castle up in front of that if you need it. Then again, JonSlow as the Turks probably wants to go aggressive in the earlier ages and not wait until post-imp, because then Britons should be stronger in the end with the better trash units, with those arbalests or the longbowmen that have so much range. And I don't think bombard cannons will do the trick here in post-imp. You don't really have the gold for that. Viper getting the boar in, main stone for him safe in the back, which is nice. So if he's getting trashed, he has a safe stone to be able to defend here. Main gold though quite forward on the side here and towards JonSlow actually. Second gold inside but forward, and the third gold on the right hand side is outside. As you can see, this probably should have been a wall, but it's closed down by a piece of forest, and that means Viper needs to go around to actually be able to get to that gold. He's going to find it within seconds. We have the second stone on the side, but the main stone's safe. Let's not forget that. So Viper, if he wants to get up a castle, try to go for a good boom or something, he will be able to get towers or castles up. He probably needs to defend his goal, and maybe that's JonSlow's chance. JonSlow is known to find out about main golds and other golds that are not in his vision, but he's trusting the right points here. 3 deer outside as well, which is quite fair, I guess. We have relics on the map, one close to JonSlow here. We're at 6 minutes. I guess I can speed up a little bit now. We have another relic close to JonSlow. He's trying to get those deer. And is he going to open a wall? Not for now. He's continuing. And I think he wants to go through the gate, which is probably not the worst idea here. At 7 minutes, he's starting to do that. He maybe should have taken a sheep to keep the gate open, but he's getting it in. Perfect. We have an extra gold on the side here, one relic here. Another extra gold, extra stone as well. So if one player is getting rushed, he could just move to the outside and find some good resources. And the last relic a little bit closer to the Viper, obviously, but not really that close. 2 wolves here. Extra berries even on the map. Like, imagine a TC if Viper actually has to run away, which is possible, unlikely but possible. I don't think it's going to happen. And as we are on 25 population and neither player is clicking up to feudal age, we won't see a trush here. That's something I really like to see. Viper is going up to feudal age on 26 population. JonSlow will go one more. Actually going up one more villager. Going for barracks. We're going to see scouts done, which is interesting. And Viper a little bit ahead, I guess, like a few seconds. Vipers on stone, 3 villagers, 7 farms in total. 8 farms? It's 8, sorry for that. No, it's 7. One wood villager here. Did not go for the deer, which is interesting. I think he could have done that. And he trapped 2 villagers inside that main gold. Wanted to get the mining camp on the right hand side towards his TC, not on the other side, but would be better placed, but not as safe. And Viper is probably going for market blacksmith, then there's a market coming up. Blacksmith on the way somewhere, don't see it, here it is. That's only 1 villager on the market, that means Viper needs to go for another villager here. We'll go on 29 population then, 26 to 29, but of course that's possible, it's not a big problem. And Viper is even going to 30. Look at this is interesting. Now he got all the food he needs. He sold 100 wood, bought 100 food. cleaning up to Castle Age. Almost at the same time at JonSlow, only 4 seconds ahead. Turret went for the stable here after barracks and probably the blacksmith somewhere. Where is it? I don't see it. No, there it is. I'm blind now. We have double bricks coming in. Horse color for the Viper. Horse color for JonSlow as well. 2 villages on gold. Actually, it's pretty unlikely to see Viper go for a castle and Turret at the same time go for scouts. But okay, let's see how this game is actually turning, how the events are turning and how this game is turning out. We have the first scout, first extra scout coming out here. And did Terror? No, he did not lose the scout. Where is Terror's initial scout? I don't see it. It's here. There's 2 more and a light cav upgrade for free. That means Viper needs to run away now. Both on the way for both players. Viper doing wheelbarrow immediately. And I guess he will stay on 1 TC for some time. 1 is coming up and 1 TC on that main stone on the wood line, which is a nice TC placement. Viper going with the TC, actually, next to the main gold. Has a lot of space for farms around. It's really nice. 1 here, 2 here in the line, 2 here, and another 1 here. Will really fine for him. And he's got 626 stone in the bank and 3 TCs actually up and running. Still going for that castle. It's not easy to pull off. You need to have a very precise build order, in my opinion, to be able to go 3 TCs and then still go for that castle, maybe a few long momentum. Then the relic's getting guarded by light cav now. That's 3 light cav in total as far as I can see, and I guess there's already 2 monks. TC coming up for JonSlow on the main gold. First relic on the way, another relic coming in. Possibly. No, I don't see another monk for now. And the scout is still running away. Viper is keeping that scout alive at this point in the game. He's gonna die soon, probably. And there's the castle coming up next to the TC. Actually, blocking a little bit of farming space, but he is getting that castle in a very safe position. You cannot attack it with mangonels, at least not the village that's building it. You can't really attack the main gold. And Viper is going defensively, but I think it's not the worst idea ever. JonSlow in the meantime is getting all the relics. I think Viper just lost the scout. And only now he might start to go for long moment, try to at least get some map control back. The thing is, he is ahead in villages. No, he's not. JonSlow is ahead in villages, sorry for that. And that was my phone. But nothing too important for now. We have JonSlow collecting more and more relics. It's not a particularly interesting game, so I guess transitioning to Imperial Age might be very decisive here. JonSlow has a lot of gold in the bank, as you can see. Has not so much villages on gold, but he didn't really need that much gold. Viper's economy a little bit more balanced. A good amount of farms up, gold mining, stone mining coming up. Viper likes this, and he's producing long moments, so he needs a few more villages on gold. Maybe another mining camp coming up, which makes sense. 477 stone in the bank, 3 villagers still taking stone here. Lumber camp coming up next to the TC. That's all the little things that actually help out. I think he should delete this lumber camp probably. And now the long momentum moving forward is the siege workshop up for JonSlow. So he's got the 2 buildings that he needs to be able to click up to Imperial Age. And we have the click from JonSlow. He's the first to click up. Not sure if he needed to buy some food. And he used the main TC to click up to Imperial Age. That's a safe variation here. We have 3 light craft still waiting to maybe be able to attack here. Longman without defensive upgrades, they could go down really fast. They have 8 range against the Mangonel with only 7 range, and it's not easy to counter Longman or Arbalest in Imperial Age for the Turks. What can you do? Skirmishes is really not an option. You could go for siege rams and hussars, but I usually want to have better units like hand cannoneers or janissaries or maybe even cavalier as an option. It's not going to be easy. No onagers and bombard cannons usually is the go-to unit for the Turks here, but we're going to find out what JonSlow has in mind. He's got a lot of resources in the bank, as you can see. Only 1 stable up, only 1 siege workshop up. Transitioning to Imperial Age, not perfect in my opinion. Not really sure what the plan is for him. Maybe he doesn't have a plan as for now, but I hope he does. Bloodlines on the way, scale binding armor could have gotten it a lot earlier. Guess he was busy microing here. Look at those resources. Viper only now advancing to Imperial Age. I think he should have... Oh my god, look at this. Viper is starting to troll here. He should have the stone for a second castle, I was about to say. He went for another TC, 4 TCs in total, and he's ahead in villages now, obviously, by 16 actually. University is up for ballistics. And he is on the way to Imperial Age. Padded archer armor also on the way. Capram coming in. Siege workshop here for JonSlow. Double, triple siege workshop. Interesting. We're gonna see a siege ram push probably. And Viper is continuing to build a big wall of this matchup between Turkey and Great Britain. Let's call it like that because it's just fun to have those 2 civilizations that I guess never really fought in real life. I'm not sure. I'm not how do you call it? I don't know that much about history. Now, Seatram on the way for JonSlow, very important upgrade, and I think he is starting to create a lot of ramps here, but he needs some backup. He needs some unit to maybe be able to raid, do something, and Viper can see the siege workshops now. He knows what's coming up. He's doing fortified wall. He did the armor upgrade, and there's a castle coming up to protect his TC, protect the entrance to his base. I think Viper might need to go for some mangonels as well. There's a castle coming up for JonSlow, but it's too late in my opinion. Should have got it a lot earlier. Like this, Viper can go for trebuchets whenever he needs them. He's got, oh my god, so many resources in the bank. Conscription, elite longbowman on the way immediately. 5+5 range down. Missing yeoman probably. And the villagers had to run away. Yes, because they were attacked. The TC obviously is going down. The walls will fall quickly. But there is villagers already attacking the siege ramps. And the siege ramps only are not good enough. Bracer on the way. So yeoman probably done here. Is it 5+6, 6+6? Is missing bracer only. Now 6+6 range. Elite longbowman fully upgraded except for the last defense upgrade, and chemistry is missing. We have siege workshop coming up now in the middle. There's hussars on the way as well, and I think JonSlow is going to try and do the siege plus cavalry push here. There's stables coming on the right hand side as well. A few longbowmen around. That castle obviously is not going up. Viper secured his second stone, and he probably wants to have the stone secured for his elite longbowmen. Nobody on the way because you're facing hussars, so you know how to count these. Fletching and cavalier even coming up, so it's going to be the heavy cavalry units now. But Viper even faster because Helbody already prepared. Barracks are up. And you can see it's the technology advantage that the Britons have against the Turks. The JonSlow couldn't really do a lot here. Maybe standard infantry and siege ram might have an option, but you don't really have a good counter to the elite longbowman. It's so tough to do it. And I think going to Imperial Age against the fully boomed Briton player is not the best idea. Hope you enjoyed this game still. I hope you could see how elite longbowmen are just pretty much defeating anything that the Turks are sending, except for the siege rams, but you need to deal with them otherwise. And see you in the next games then. GG.